hate to say this, but this is not level beginner Halloween decor. Just throwing that out there from the jump. The low-lying fog is the key to making the laser work right, okay? So I'm gonna start by saying that. So you've got to master getting the fog to lay low. It's critical. So it's gonna be a big old science experiment because you've got to get the fog cold, right? The fog has to be cold. If it's cold, it's heavy. If it's heavy, it stays on the ground. If you just shoot the fog out of the fog machine, it's just gonna go right into the air and look like you're throwing a concert, okay? So y'all seen my water bottle, frozen water bottle trick, but I had a ton of suggestions to make it even better, so we're gonna try some. All right, first up, we are going to do just straight fog. By the way, this is a 1200 watt LED. I know I had a lot of people asking. It's got lights on the front that I never use. However, if you needed to, it does have automatic, so you don't have to press the button. However, it does come with a remote. You can press the button. You don't have to, but. Like a bomb went off, no big deal. Not giving the effect that you want, and the laser is definitely not going to work with this. That's kind of what I was saying. You're going to have to master that low-lying fog first before you can even start messing with the laser. All right, so first try, we are going to do this is just a gutter extender pipe that you get from Home Depot or Lowe's. I have this pressed firmly up against this. So for the first test, we're gonna run it this way. All right, so next suggestion was to leave a gap in between this and this. So we're gonna try that out and see if that makes any difference. Whoa. A lot. The next suggestion was to wet the grass first, so another suggestion was to attach it to a pipe and drill some holes in it. So it's gonna go all the way to here. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Again, this is what we want before we even try to attempt the laser, to get the laser to work. You've got to get this perfect first. So now let's go get the laser. All right, my first thought is to put it at that direction down there, facing this way. Like as you come up the drive or whatever, you would see it this way. So let's see how that works. All right, so this is what it kind of looks like when you set it up. I mean, I just have it on one block. We're gonna see how that works, but when the laser is pointed out, it's creating that barrier, right? All right, let's see what we can do if we can hit it with the right fog. You can see that it's starting to swamp up. There it goes. Also, make sure you're checking the view from opposite the direction. So if that makes sense, I can barely see that it's doing anything because I'm standing this way looking at the laser. You're not going to see it unless you come from the other way. set it on some more blocks just to see if it helps. Wow, okay, here it is. This is the setup. I just had the genius idea to turn everything around facing this way. Let's see how it turns out. This might be a little too high, but there's like a slope, so I thought maybe work with gravity. Wow, okay, here it is. This is the setup.